Hi, so my name's John. I run a little company called Owens Estate Planning Services based in Worcester, which is also where I'm from, where I grew up. And this all kind of started out back when I was at college studying for A-levels and randomly picked law as a last minute choice for my fourth subject. And I stumbled across a subject that I turned out to love, mainly thanks to the lecturer at the time who was just brilliant, made the whole subject so much fun. Just made it funny, really, which is what I love. It appeals to me, and he made all the cases funny and came up with little cool ways of remembering things. And I just found it really interesting. So I took that into university, studied it there. By the time I finished, a lot of people were going off to do corporate jobs. It just didn't really appeal to me. I always had a real passion for business and business studies, so I thought, why not give it a go? Set up your own little firm, offering these services, see how you get on. And that's basically what I did back in 2010. It wasn't the easiest start, having had no previous business experience and no clients and no real world knowledge, as it were. So it took some time to get going, and obviously over time, the more you do it and the harder you work and the more you care, it all started to come together. And thankfully, I've got into a place where I'm at now, which I'm really happy with, and would like to keep going. So generally, services include wills and trusts and powers of attorney, probate, funeral plans, and just general advice really on helping people solve their concerns, things like worried about if they get older and go into care, what happens, worried about inheritance tax, perhaps they've got married to a new partner, second marriage, and they're trying to work out how to look after that person, but also their kids from the first marriage, all these sorts of issues that you get with modern day families. And often you find people don't think there's a solution for their situation. So it's always really cool and fun to go in, speak to them and actually say, well, do you know what, there is something you can do, which is clearly very pleasing for them. So it's a lovely thing to be able to do. So my services, they tend to revolve around home visits. I always do an initial visit free of charge to go out and see somebody, because until I've gone to see them, I don't know whether they need my services. I don't know whether what they've got in place already is perfect or not. So I need to have a little look and get my head around it all. So I always make it free, always put it in their house so it's nice and comfortable, and just to establish, kind of what the situation is. And then what I tend to do is go away, have a little think about it, explain some things to the clients, give them information to have a look through. They can weigh up their options, and then they either go, we'll have option 1, 2 or 3 please John, or they might just go, no thanks John, we've decided not to go ahead. No problem either way, but at least that way they're not felt under pressure. And the good thing for me is that if they've made that decision while I'm not there after we've met, I know then going forwards they're happy with it. We're not going to have any changes of heart down the line. So I think that works really well. A nice soft approach, laid back, easy going, good for me, good for the clients as well. So if you've got any questions in that area, in that field, and you feel like I'm able to help you, please give me a shout on LinkedIn, and hopefully speak to you soon.